Hey everybody, welcome back to Epic Beauty Fail. I'm Jessica. On today's video we're going to be doing a shop my stash, and before I get into my stash I'm going to let you know what I think of the products that I used in the last 2 weeks. So first and foremost, I did not have an opportunity to use the Almay cream eyeshadows. I have them in Endgame, Ruby Glam, Violet Eyelet, Golden Vibes, and Lunar Disco. I think there's only 2 shades that I didn't buy. There was a pink, like a light pink shade that I didn't buy, and then there was like a light cream shade that I didn't buy. There might have been another one. I have 5 of them. But anyway, long story short, I did not have an opportunity to film anything with those, and my work life has been crazy the last couple of weeks, so as I think it is almost every day, but I try to ignore that. I try to reset every day and forget about my work life. Anyway, I will be filming a video with those products in this next 2-week period, so those are staying in my collection, or in my makeup bag, my little box here, for the next 2 weeks. So if you're interested in those products, stick around. I will be doing a full like swatch video and review video of those. I have not even tried them yet, so I'm really looking forward to getting into them and giving them a try, but I'm going to do a whole video dedicated just to them, but they are going to be staying in my shop my stash for the next 2 weeks. Alright, so I did finish a product this week. This is my Smashbox Photo Finish Primerizer. It was a little sample. I mean, it is gone. I got there's a little bit at the bottom there, but I cannot get that out of the bottle. Like, I had the bottle upside down and it won't come out. So, yeah. It's empty, so it's going to go in my empties. So I did buy a full size of this during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and it's alright. It's pretty good. It was half off during Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and I did buy a full size. If you hear growling, it's because my dogs are underneath me, and they are tug-of-warring underneath me. So I have one dog who likes to growl. Let me see if I can get her up here and show her to you. This is my growler. It's my Wednesday. She's the growler. She's only 9 pounds, and my other dog is 40 pounds. Let me see if I can get her up. You go down, Wens. Come here, Butter. Here's Buttercup. She's 40 pounds, 45 pounds, somewhere in there. And Wednesday will growl at Buttercup. Are you looking in the mirror? She's looking in the mirror. Wednesday will growl at Buttercup to try to get Buttercup to let go of a toy. So they like to play tug of war. So if you hear growling, they're just fine. They're playing tug of war. All right, moving on. Let's go to lip products. I believe I used every one of my lip products. No, I did not use every one of my lip products. All but one of them, maybe. I had a lot of lip products in my collection, or in my shop my stash this week. Let me dig everything out. All right, so I ended up pulling in a lip liner. This is the Joffre Royale in Victoria. It is a red lip liner. I pulled that in, and I wore that with this shade by Makeup Forever. It is M401. But I wore those 2 shades together. The bottom is the liner, the top is the lipstick in a video. I don't remember which video it was, but if you look in the last couple of weeks, I posted a video with red lipstick, and that is what I had on. This one is one of the ones I didn't use. This is another Makeup Forever in C211. It is like a mauve shade, and I did not use that one this week. I've used it before, I just didn't use it this week. And then I had this. What's on my lips right now is from Lime Crime. This is this is their plushie, I guess, in the shade Milk Tea. I really like this. It does not dry out my lips. It seems to last a really long time as well. So, I mean, it's very close to my natural lip color, but it is there. I guarantee it is there. And I put it on this morning, and I put it on again. I reapplied because I filmed another video. And I've had no dryness. I really like this. And this is the only one that I have from Lime Crime in this formula or whatever. I don't have anything else from Lime Crime. So I might have to look into this. I might have to look into this more to see about their lip products. And I do have Lime Crime. I bought a couple of palettes from them during 21 Days of Beauty. I have the Bare Minerals matte in Slay. I did wear this one day this week, or these 2 weeks. I always say this week, but it's been 2 weeks. I love the smell of these. These smell like chocolate, and they are amazing. And I have, I think, 3 or 4 shades in this formula. it's nice. I like it. I usually wear Boss, but that one is Slay. And then I had these two Buxom products. I did use Dolly, which is the small one. That's a lip gloss. And then, or I'm sorry, they're full-on lip creams. This is in White Russian, and I actually did not use this at all. So I'm not gonna carry this over because I just didn't reach for it. It is, you might not even be able to see it. It's right there. So I didn't mind the formula. I tried them before, specifically the White Russian shade before, and I must have overreacted because I thought it felt horrendous. The couple of times I used Dolly this week, it hasn't been horrible. Like my lips just felt cool. So I'm not opposed to trying them again, but I have a lot of lip products, so I'm going to put all those back. All right, moving on. I did keep I have two mascaras in here. I think I only kept their Real in, but then I did pull in Roller Lash. Today I have their Real on my lashes. I really love Roller Lash, but their Real is pretty good too. I've never bought a full size of their Real. I have this sample. I might have another sample in my collection somewhere. I'm not 100% sure. I've definitely gotten this more than once in a beauty box. But it's really nice, actually. They look more natural, I feel like, than Roller Lash, but Roller Lash is still my number one. So that will probably stay in my makeup box. If it doesn't stay in, it will probably come back in. So it just is what it is. Next is concealers. I pulled two concealers in here. I like both of these. This is the Too Faced Naturally Radiant Concealer and the Flower Light Illusion Full Coverage Concealer. I like both of these. I think I even pulled them in once before in a Shop My Stash during the same week. I think I might have done that. But I like both of these. I do want to try the new Born This Way concealer. Apparently they still sell this one. I did not know that. They still sell this one. This is the Naturally Radiant Concealer, and their other one is like a moisturizing concealer or something like that. This is 0.23 ounces, and that one is like 0.5 ounces. I'm thinking about picking that one up in the Sephora spring sale, the Sephora spring 20% off sale. But I do like both of these. So I am going to put them back because I did use them. I like them, but I'm going to put them back. All right. I have two foundations, the Kokie HD Skin Perfect Foundation. It's what I have on right now. I really enjoy this foundation. I've had this makeup on for almost 12 hours. Other than reapplying my lipstick, that's all I did. The rest of my face has been on my face since it's in the evening right now. I'm filming this at 7:50 in the evening. And I put this makeup on at like 8:30, 9 o'clock in this morning. So I've had this on for almost 12 hours. I think it still looks pretty good. My nose was looking a little oily. I did do a touch up of some concealer because I actually like wiped some off my nose earlier. But I do like it, and it's a drugstore foundation. My Rite Aid sells this. I'm pretty sure it's. I know it's for sale in my Rite Aid. I think it's for sale in some other stores too. But yeah, I actually really enjoy this. And then I had the Kojendo Aqua Foundation. This was a carryover from the previous week, and I love this foundation. I love this foundation. This looks so natural on me, and I love it. Is it worth the price tag? Probably not, but I love it. So yeah. I don't think I will repurchase it, but I do love it. All right, I pulled one powder in. I pulled in the Too Faced Primed and Poreless. I'm actually almost hitting pan on here. I don't know if it will show up very well in the camera, but there's definitely an indentation in this powder in the center where I believe I'm getting close to hitting pan, but it's a nice powder. I like pressed powders, so. All right, on my lashes or on my lids today, I'm using two eyeliners. I'm using the Sigma Pink Power Liner in my waterline. And when John got home from work today, he was like, "You have pink on your eyes." I was like, "Yeah, I do." And it's worn off a little bit throughout the day, but I just thought it was a neat pop of color, and I'm going to try to do more of that, actually. Especially on days where I know I'm not going to be like going anywhere crazy, or not crazy, but you know what I mean. On days where I'm not like, where people aren't going to look at me crazy if I have like bright green on my eyes or something like that. But anyway, I actually like it. I usually will only put black on my waterline, but I'm going to start using, I think, some of my other gel liners on there. I do have this one from Rimmel London. It's a Precise eyeliner it's a white shade. I don't know that it has a shade other. It's 003 white. It's white. This I was not super fond of. Now, maybe I used it wrong. It is a marker. It is not a brush. So it's a felt tip. There it is on my hand. It's not super opaque. I do have it on my upper lash line. If you guys can see that, it's just a very hint and it's not coming off. My biggest problem with this is that I did struggle with putting this on over top of my shadow. The brush got stained pink or red, pink, orange, whatever shade my eyeshadow is. And I had to like wipe it off on a tissue, and even then it's still a little bit stained. So yeah, but I think it gives a very interesting effect to my eyes, especially with like the pink under eye and the white on my lash line. I have other white eyeliners. I think I have one from Collab. So I might pull that one in, not this week, but maybe in a future Shop My Stash to give that a try. This, I just didn't like the way it worked. Like I said, it struggled going on over top of my eyeshadow, and yeah. But I think it gives a really cool effect. The eyeliners, well, no, I shouldn't say that I didn't use. So I didn't use the Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner. I just didn't have an opportunity. It's a liquid eyeliner in black, and I believe it is a brush tip. I might actually go ahead and leave this in here. I did use the Essence Kajal pencil in Teddy. It's a brown eyeliner. I used it one time, I think, on my upper lash line. It was okay. And then this Deuce one I did not use. It's blue. I think I'm going to go ahead and leave this in my makeup bag as well. So far I'm leaving 2 items in here. The Deuce eyeliner and the Jessie's Girl eyeliner. Okay. Oh, and the Almay eyeshadows. Almay? I don't know. How do you pronounce that? I was using the ABH Brow Wiz in taupe. It's fine. It's good, you know. Okay. I used 2 face palettes. I have this one from Viseart and this one from Urban Decay. I like both of these. I really do. This one is the Viseart Theory one. This is what I have on today. I will say this, the blush on here, now I used a duo fiber brush and I really had to build it up. I don't know if I used anything other than a duo fiber, so I can't tell you if you always have to build it up or if it was just because I was using a duo fiber. And even then, it's not real like prevalent on my cheeks. But I have this on today. I like the highlighter. I think is really pretty. I think the bronzer / contour shade works really well for me. And I love this Naked palette. This is a Naked Flushed palette. I have like 3 of these. I've only used this one. I have not gotten the other 2 out of their boxes yet. And they all have different shades of blush. I think the contour / bronzing shade is the same, I think, in the other ones. I'm not sure. I'm gonna have to go in my drawer and dig them out. They're not in my main makeup collection. They're in like my backup collection. When I first started doing Shop My Stashes, I took about half of my collection and put it into like a backup collection, and I put a lot of stuff in there that wasn't opened. I have 2 full drawers of backup collection, and they're like mascaras that are not opened, eyeliners that are not open, products like this that are not open. I didn't move any of my eyeshadows out of my main collection, but pretty much stuff that is in my collection that is not opened, I moved into my backup collection. So anyway, long story short, both of these, I love this Naked one. I could probably keep this in a makeup bag all the time because I do love it so much. This Viseart one is nice as well. My biggest problem was with the blush. I just had a hard time really getting it to show up on my cheeks, to be honest with you. All right, I had 3 eyeshadow palettes in here this period. I had these 2 Theory palettes from Viseart. I have Siren on today, and then Cashmere. I'm gonna go ahead and show you Siren. It is like peachy reds, I guess. I don't know what to call that, but they're like peachy shades, and that's what I have on my lids today. I like Viseart palettes. If you guys like Viseart palettes and you have the money to spend on them, go ahead. If you don't have the money to spend on them, don't go out and buy them. You can get other palettes for less expensive. This is Cashmere. It's a neutrals. So yeah, I like them. But again, I actually bought these 2. They were like 30% off, and then I was able to buy them during a 20% off sale in the fall. So I got 30% and then an additional 20%. I did not pay full price for these two palettes. They were on sale, and then I had a 20% off for Sephora. So it actually worked out pretty well. Anyway, the other eyeshadow palette I had in here was this Icon Mini from Absolute New York. This is in the Gold Glitz palette. And I think this worked really nicely. I did have it in a video during this period, and it worked really nice. I got this in a beauty box. You can also find these at TJ Maxx and Marshalls all the time. These are always at TJ Maxx and Marshalls, so you can definitely like find these there for, I don't know, like maybe $4 or $5, something like that. Like I said, I got this in a beauty box. I didn't buy this, but it worked really well. I was really impressed with it. I would be tempted to get more of them if I didn't have a million eyeshadow palettes. And then I've been using this MAC Fix Plus in the lavender scent pretty much exclusively during this period. You can see it's more than half gone. It is right there, just in case the camera is not focusing. It's more than half gone. I'm going to keep this in as well, just because I'm enjoying it. And I did buy a full size of it during the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty. So that is everything that was in my collection in my makeup bag for the last 2 weeks. I am going to be holding over the 5 Almay cream eyeshadows, the MAC Fix Plus in lavender, the blue liner from Deuce, and the Jessie's Girl liquid eyeliner. It's in black shade. I don't think it has the name on here, but it's the black eyeliner from Jessie's Girl. So those are the items that I'm carrying over to the next 2 weeks. Let's go over to my collection and we'll pull out some new products. Alright y'all, so here is my before. I've got the 2 eyeliners, the 5 cream eyeshadows, and the Fix Plus. This is my Project Pan palettes and boxes and all the products that I'm using in Project Pan right now. So I keep these side by side on top of my little dresser here. I did also during this 2-week period pull these 2 products out and use them together, and I really enjoyed them. So I'm going to go ahead and put these in here. This is the Tarteist lip liner in Latergram, and it matched almost identical to this Dose of Colors Lip It Up. This is from their Mickey collection, I believe. No, it's not. This is their regular collection in the shade Mocha. I'm not sure if that will focus. Yeah, I'm not sure that that's going to focus, but it's in the shade Mocha. So I'm going to pull those 2 in there. I really enjoyed that combo, so that is definitely coming in here. So alright, down here I have some new in products. This is from the Ulta 21 Days of Beauty, and then I also had a 20% off coupon for Ulta, and I bought a couple more things. And then this is some other stuff that I've purchased recently from TJ Maxx and some drugstore stuff. I also have some cotton balls back there. Anyway, let's see if there's anything that I want to pull in from down here. Let's see. What are these? Okay, I got these Model's Own palettes from TJ Maxx. I think I'm going to pull all 3 of these in here. They were $4 a piece. So I think this is all I'm going to pull in other than the cream shadows from Almay. So we'll go ahead and pull those 3 in. Okay, what else do I have? I think that's all I'm going to pull from here. Yeah, that's all I'm going to pull from over here. Yeah. Alright, so over in this box, I think I'm going to skip this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to move all this stuff up into the collection, and I think we'll do it from there. What I'll do is I'll put some of this stuff in this box, and some of it I will just put in the collection, and we'll work with it from there, because it's just a little bit overwhelming down there. So the 3 eyeshadow palettes that I pulled are Supernatural, Vintage Rose, and Barely There. Now I don't think these, I think Model's Own is done, right? I think they closed down. So if you can find them at your TJ Maxx or Marshalls, I have found them at both. I will let you know what I think of them. Alright, going into this drawer here, it is my concealers, my powders, and my primers. I do need to bring a primer in. I do still have a primer in my Project Pan, but I'm going to bring another primer in as well. Let's see what I want to use here. This time around. Let's go with this one. I got it in a beauty box. I can't remember which beauty box, but this is the Figs and Rouge Soft Focus Pore Perfect HD and Matte Veil. I've been having more oily skin as we get closer to summer, so I'm going to go ahead and pull that in. And then I don't have any. Okay, I'm gonna pull in this one here, which is a hydrating primer. This is the NYX Hydra Touch. I think this is the only hydrating. Oh no, I have an Ulta hydrating face primer, but we're gonna go ahead and use this one this time around. I thought I had more hydrating primers in here. I know I have more hydrating primers, but not in my collection up here. So we're gonna go ahead and pull that in. So I've got a hydrating and a pore perfecting primer. Let's see what I want to do about powder. So this I don't like. This is too dark for me, the Stay Matte. I don't know why I have it in here. Maybe I'll give it a try again. This is in the shade Sandstorm. I'm going to pull this in. I think this is too dark for me, but we'll pull it in and give it a try. And I'm going to pull... You know, I'm going to pull in the Hourglass Veil Powder. I have not tried this yet, so I'm going to pull that in. And I think I'm going to go ahead and pull in this CC Airbrush Perfecting Powder. This is just, it's a finishing veil, and it's in the shade Fair. I think it's technically like a powder foundation. But it looks like I might have a little bit of hard pan on there. I'm not sure if the camera is showing that, but like over in this area. I'm going to go ahead and pull that in and see if it's any good. If it's no good, I might have to get rid of that. All right, let's go into my concealers. Let's see. Which one do I want to use? I'm gonna pull in, let's pull in this. I used this in a video here recently that you'll be seeing coming up soon, but I'm gonna go ahead and pull that in. And I think I'm gonna go ahead and pull in this little kit. This is actually from Christmas 2018, and I think I've only used it like once. It's all 4 of the Benefit concealers. I'm gonna pull that in and give those a try and see which ones I like of those and which ones I don't. All right, moving on to the next drawer is my mascaras, my eyeliners, and my brow products. All right, so I already have that blue eyeliner in my collection, as well as the liquid eyeliner in black. So I'm not going to pull any from back here because these are my liquid liners. I have a lot of black liners, and yeah. I think what I'm going to do is, I'm tempted to pull in some of these Marc Jacobs ones. I think I'm going to go ahead and pull this one in. This is in the shade, what shade is that? In the Buff. The only reason why I don't wear this more often is because it is a shimmer. So, and it's not focusing on that. But anyway, it is a shimmer. I'm going to go ahead and pull that in. Let's go ahead and pull a black one in just in case I feel like wearing a black one on my lower lash line, or my waterline. I'm going to pull in this Urban Decay 24/7 Glide On Eye Pencil in Perversion. It's black, but I have a lot more eyeliners in my backup collection that is very much more like bright, vivid colors. So I might have to go down there and pull some of those in. All right, on to mascaras. I am probably going to leave my Benefit Roller Lash in my collection. I've decided I really enjoy Benefit mascaras, but these are all the ones that I have. These are the small ones, and then I have all of these large ones open as well. I think I'm going to pull in the It Superhero because I think this is going to flake on me, so this might go away. So I'm going to pull that in. I'm going to pull in the Voluminous Lash Paradise from L'Oreal. I've had this in here a while. I didn't like it when I first opened it because it was too wet, but I tried it more recently here and I liked it a lot better now that it's had an opportunity to dry out a little bit. And then I think I'm going to pull in, let's see, what do I want to pull in? I'll pull in a small one here. Let's try this Lights Camera Lashes from Tarte. Alright, so we'll go with that. And then brow products. I think what I need to do is actually pull in, let's pull in this e.l.f. one. This is in, I don't know if it has a shade on it, taupe. So I'm going to pull in that brow pencil there. And then I'm going to go ahead and pull in, is this a I will go ahead and pull in this ABH Clear Brow Gel. So, what is that? Okay, that's what we're going to do from this drawer. Let's move on to the next one. This is eyeshadow. I'm going to leave that to last. This is face products. So, I think what I want to do is pull in my Marc Jacobs bronzer, my Omega bronzer. So that's going to come in with it. And then, what else do I want to pull in? I love all these. I'm going to pull this in. This is a bronzer and contour palette from Smashbox. It's got those 3 shades. I'm going to pull that in too. Okay. And then blush. Is anyone else just not in love with blush? Like, it's the one product that I'm not like totally in love with. I don't know. I think I'm going to pull in Dandelion from Benefit. It's just a really pale pink. Or did I have that in here recently? I can't remember. Oh well, I'm going to pull this in, and then I'm actually going to pull in this one from Becca. I really like this as well. Let me show it to you. You know what? This is not the one I was thinking of. I purchased a Becca one. I must have gotten this one in a beauty box, but I'll go ahead and pull this in anyway. The other one is definitely, that I've purchased is definitely paler than this one, but we'll go ahead and pull this one in. All right, and then highlighter. Highlighter, highlighter, highlighter. I like a lot of highlighters. Let's see, what do we got over here? I'm going to pull this one in. I love this. I wore it in a video here recently and I love this. So I'm going to pull this one in. This is no longer sold, but it's the Pixie and Aspen Ovard highlighter in London Luster. I don't know that that's going to focus, but I'm going to pull that in. And then I like this one here too. This is from Fenty. This is Lightning, Dust, and Fire Crystal. So I'm going to pull these highlighters in. All right, we're going to move up to lip products. All right, over here is my first lipstick drawer. I pulled in already a bullet lipstick and a liner. So I'm going to go ahead and get a gloss and a liquid lip and maybe something else. I don't know. We'll see. All right, so the front products here are my glosses and the back products are all my liquid lips. I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to pull a Jeffree Star one in. This one is in Rose Madder and this is a nice pretty nude. I'm going to pull this one in. I like that formula a lot. So I might have to change up the order in which these are sitting because I keep gravitating towards picking the ones on top. So I might have to rotate them so I pick maybe some different ones because like I have all these Ofras in here. Underneath the Ofras I have other ones. So I think I might have to rotate those a little bit to see like some of the ones from underneath. Okay, gloss. I really enjoy that one from Flower Beauty, but I pulled it in recently, so I'm not going to pull that one out. I'm trying to see some of these on the bottom. Let's pull this one in. This is from a Dirty Little Secret. It's a lip gloss in the shade Nude Beach. I'm pretty sure I got that in a beauty box, so I'm going to pull that in. Alright, moving down to the next drawer is my bullet lipsticks, my crayon lipsticks, and my liners. Okay, I am going to pull this in. I love this little thing and I want to use it. So I'm going to pull this in. I have a bunch of different things in here that I got over the holidays. So I think I'm going to just go ahead and pull this in. I'm in love with this red shade. So I'm going to pull that in. And I'm definitely going to need a liner to go with that. I think I use this Buxom liner when I use that shade. I don't know. We'll see. I might be able to use this. I might have to come back and pull another one. But that is all we're going to pull from here. All right. All that's left is eyeshadow. So I have 3 eyeshadow drawers. I have this one right here. I have the one beside it. And I have my high-end shadows actually in another drawer over there, and I just remembered that I already pulled in the 3 Models Own palettes, and I already have the Almay cream shadows. So I'm going to close both of these drawers. I'm just going to go over to my high-end drawer and pick out one palette from over there, since these are all drugstore priced items. So we're going to go over to that drawer and pick out a high-end eyeshadow palette. Alright, so here's my high-end eyeshadow palette drawer, and I already know which one I'm going to pull in, actually. I'm going to pull in this Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions palette, if it'll focus. Yes. This is the only one of these little 9 pans that I have from Huda. In fact, it's the only eyeshadow palette I have from Huda Beauty, and it's beautiful, but I think I've only used it like twice. So I'm going to actually pull this in along with all those other palettes that I have and see if I have an opportunity to use this. I think next time I'm going to try to pull in the Libertine palette, because I haven't used that yet from Viseart. Maybe I'll pull in the 3 Viseart palettes that I have here. But this week I'm going to pull in Huda Beauty Mauve Obsessions. So let's go over and get, I already have a setting spray, so I'm not going to pull in another one. Let's go over and see what all I'm pulling in for the next 2 weeks. Alright, so for the next 2 weeks, I actually had to pull my bottom off my box, or a top, depending on what you're saying, or how you look at it, but I had to pull them apart because I couldn't fit it all in one box. So these are going to be the products that I'm using for the next 2 weeks. Alright y'all, so I'm cutting this in, sorry about that, but I am going to be showing you the foundations that I'm using. I'm using this Essence Fresh and Fit foundation and the Elizabeth Arden Flawless Finish Perfectly Satin foundation. So these are the 2 foundations that I'm going to be using in my Shop My Stash this week. And I also have my Project Pan items over here, but this is what I'm going to be using for the next 2 weeks. If you saw anything in my collection that you'd like me to pull in a future video, please let me know and I'd be happy to oblige your request. Anyway, this is going to be it for my Shop My Stash this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up down below. If you haven't already, hit that red subscribe button. I do have a giveaway going on right now. I think it closes tomorrow. So if you want to be entered in that giveaway, go back and watch that video and go ahead and hit that subscribe button, because you do have to be subscribed to be entered into that contest, or entered into that giveaway anyway. So anyway, leave me a comment in the comment section down below if there's anything that you've seen that you'd like me to give a try. I do hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see you on the next Epic Beauty Fail. Bye!